So in my last video, I just went over my general Pinterest board and just the overall vibes that I'm going for in our place. And like I mentioned in that video before, when I was initially pinning things, I was just saving everything that came across my feed that spoke to me. And then once I had a few hundred pins saved, then I separated them into sections by room or by things like tabletop decor, window treatments, rugs, pillows, objects, lighting, so on and so forth. So we're going to go through each section and talk about what's there, what I've pinned, and also kind of briefly talk about where I'm at in the process for each section. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the different sections. We have blinds, couch, art, wall decor, lighting, rugs and pillows are together, objects, bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, wood, tabletop decor. So in the blind section, it's really should be window treatments because it's not just blinds, but we'll talk about that when we get there. And I think we'll start with kitchen. So in the kitchen, like I mentioned before, the main thing that we knew we wanted to do was strip the cabinets. We want them to be dark and wood and warm, basically the opposite of what they are now, which is stark white. And I did start stripping them down. I did the fridge section because before we moved in, that section was open and it's the biggest surface area to test the stripper that we have. And I didn't want to just get into the cabinet situation of it all just yet. But now that I've done that section, it honestly wasn't too bad, but that section is the flattest and smoothest. Going over the cabinet doors is going to be a little more challenging because it is grooved. It's kind of the vibe I want, and I kind of do like cabinets that don't have hardware. One, because picking hardware, like aside from Home Depot, I'm not too sure where all the cool hardware is. And I don't know if I'm ready to make a decision like that. It's kind of like you either have the dated round knobs like what we have, or it's like these long modern handles, which just something about them I'm not ready to commit to that. Oh, I do want to add some either motion censored or remote censored, like these lighting to underneath the cabinets, just to make it more cozy. We don't have any area in our kitchen like this with a corner that we could put shelving, but I just thought it was cool. Like if I wanted to find somewhere to put cookbooks or shelving, maybe utilize that space for, I don't know, seasonings or something kitchen related. Oh yeah, so here's an example of cabinets without hardware. I just like the way that looks. I think it's sleek. I think maybe looking into the future, that might be something that people are going to kind of want to see, cabinets without hardware. I saved a butter dish, very specific, but I did end up getting it. I initially wanted it on our dining table, but it didn't work out, so it is next to our stove. And then I saved this image here because of the gorgeous wood tabletop, which I love. I love a wood dining table. And then I also am going to be doing silver accents throughout, like silver and chrome, just throughout my home in general. Oh, and then this might be one of my favorite things I've pinned for the kitchen so far. So I actually found, I don't know if the tile that I found on Tile Bar is this same one, but I love how it looks like pearlescent, like the inside of a seashell. And we toyed with it for the kitchen, but I just wanted to add some color, but I love the contrast of this with the tiled floors and then the cabinets with no hardware and the super dark counters. I think it's gorgeous. We actually are looking to tile our bathroom area, our upstairs bathroom, where our upstairs bathtub has like a big cutout that we could tile, and I want to do something just like this in there. And I did find a tile. I did find that tile, or at least what looks pretty much like that tile. Here is, I showed in my last video what our backsplash looks like in our kitchen, and it looks similar to this, like a vertical. Ours is fluted, theirs looks like thinner subway tiles, but I just think that's so gorgeous. I love this image, and they have the flat, long, skinny hardware handles, and I don't know, it doesn't look bad there, but I just don't like those. I don't know why. And then I think of my child hitting his temple area, like smashing against it, and it's like sharp corners. I don't know, something about it I'm just not feeling. What a gorgeous, our dining table isn't, we don't have enough. I mean, honestly, we could, but I didn't decide to get a dining table that long, but I just love this tablescape. It looks like they have mismatched chairs, which I love. I love the cognac leather, mixed with the wood in the chairs, and then the shelving behind, and then look at all this storage they have underneath. Like, I wish I had the space for that. It's so beautiful. Good work. So we were going back and forth between blue and green for our backsplash. We ended up going with green. These are the kinds of colors that I eventually want to start looking for if I decide to revamp my mug and dishes situation. Just an idea to free up counter space if you have the room to have like a little coffee nook. It's very hotel, very accommodating for guests, and I just think it looks, if you are a coffee lover like me, having like a little section dedicated that's off of the counter, I think is a really cool way to spruce up in your kitchen and leave some more counter space for you, and just another place to add cute things. Oh yeah, we actually did end up getting one of these simple human trash cans with the recycle on one side and the trash on the other. We got it for $50 off of Facebook Marketplace. I also love this. We have a rectangular dining table, but I love the smaller round circular dining tables, how they look. That looks great. And here's the actual tile that we got. So we got it off of Tile Bar. They have it in a gorgeous blue color as well, if you're interested in that. Oh, here's what it looks like in a shower. Look how beautiful that is. So we were back and forth between having that tile in our bathroom or in the kitchen. We just ultimately decided on the kitchen. Here's the blog post that I used to, look for instructions on how to strip cabinets. Oh, this rug, maybe we'll talk about that in one of the vlogs. I don't have great things to say about it. Actually, I had purchased this Lazy Susan from Home Goods. It was it was marble, like a cream marble color. And then I initially wanted to have this on the Lazy Susan to hold like cloth napkins, and then to hold the butter dish that I showed you, and to have just like salt and pepper shakers. But sadly it didn't work out. I was a little oversized for our dining table, and the napkin holder is huge, which is my own fault. The dimensions are right there. But it was a really gorgeous, beautiful, super heavy piece, but unfortunately it just didn't work. So I returned pretty much everything except the salt and pepper shakers and the butter dish. Look at this, like, I think this is Etsy. I don't know. Oh no, but how cool is that? A little oyster shell spoon rest. And then I was also saving things for displaying soap and sponges. I thought those were cool. I want to have some type of like cafe curtains in there as well eventually. I did get some plastic-free zero waste soap. And here's another example of a little kitchen sink cleaning caddy corner. Oh, and I am trying to get, not even really for going green, but just saving money, reusable paper towels or linen sponges, reusable paper towels that are made of linen. So you just wash them, you can bleach them in the sun if they get too stained, but that's what I'm testing out at the moment, and I like it. I already use cloth diapers and things like that, and it's just, you save so much more money by not buying disposable things. Mother of pearl. They look small. Oh, okay, yeah, a little caviar spoon. But how beautiful is that? Here's some more ceramic ware that I really thought was gorgeous. Look at the colors on these. So when we actually do get down to the original wood, a gel stain seems to be a good way to change the color. I don't know as far as price what type of wood staining is the most cost effective, but I keep seeing gel stains. So I think also it works on woods that are treated. So if they have like a wood with like a coat on it to make it shiny or smooth, I think a gel stain is what you want to use. Some more ceramic ware. I love this smoky gray vibe. So cool. I was saving a lot of round dining tables, I'm realizing. But I love this with the mismatched credenza. I love mixing different tones of wood. I think it just adds a really homey, collected feel. to your place. Look at this. I don't even use a sugar bowl really. I use honey to sweeten coffee, but how cute is that? Oh, and so our fridge, we used to have a magnetic whiteboard that we'd keep on the fridge and just write things, at our grocery list on the fridge. So if you just ran out of milk, write milk on there so we know to get it. The fridge that we have, the front isn't magnetic, and you can't really utilize the sides because the fridge is backed in to the kitchen. But I just thought this was cool, but really going to be writing and tearing and taking it with you, but I think it's a cool idea. Okay, you have your standard, which is what we have. We have a stainless steel utility, just like bucket to hold, utensils that you want next to the stove. But how cool is it to just have like a little ceramic piece? And this is $180. You could thrift something like a vase or some kind of vessel to put your, kitchen spoons in. I thought that was a great idea. Some more cafe curtain. I like the black actually. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's two-tone. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what color I want to do for the cafe curtains. Some more beautiful cabinets and just some organizational ideas. But yeah, I love the smoothness of no hardware. What do you guys think about that? I love that look. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the kitchen. Okay, so next we're doing the bedroom. And honestly, the bedroom has been the most difficult. Well, it was the most difficult for me to get a feel of what I wanted to do in the room. I honestly had the vision for the kitchen first, then the downstairs, pretty much right away. In my son's room, we just kept it the same from our last place. But our bedroom, really it's built around this gigantic honey oak vintage, completely solid oak, headboard storage apparatus that we got on Facebook Marketplace for a steal. Like that thing was probably like $2,000-$3,000 retail, like back in 80s or whenever they purchased it. And the crazy part is we got it for $150, and we got it with a huge like 6-drawer dresser. There was 2 that we were looking at. It was that one and then a darker wood one. The darker wood one was a little farther from us, and the person was like just a little less responsive. So it's like you kind of have to pick and choose, your battle on Facebook Marketplace. Always kind of thought, okay, maybe eventually down the line we'll stain it and make it darker. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to go through all of that, and maybe let's just work around it, work with the window treatments and the rugs and the other decor in the room, and just make that honey oak work for us. Here is the bedroom board. So yeah, initially I was just saving like low profile bed frames, and I didn't have like a gigantic headboard storage situation in mind, but when I saw it on Facebook Marketplace, it took my breath away. And it's not something that you really see anymore. And if you do see in the modern day, it's going to be like, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000. And no, this is something that you would see pretty commonly on Facebook Marketplace, something similar like a Danish teak platform bed with storage, but ours has a lot more. And I was seeing these for like a couple hundred. Sometimes some were going for like 1,000 something. But this is really beautiful. Ours has lighting as well. And this is just a little more sleeker, and it has the bed frame attached, which ours is just the headboard, and we have one of these like just regular wood platform bed frames just like this, honestly. Just same as downstairs, I knew I wanted woods everywhere and chrome, silver accents. We have light blue bedding right now, or on our bed, but we have sage and we have beige, but I want to get something a little more textured and funky, like some stripes or some mix matched shams and pillowcases and sheets, go crazy and just make it cozy, or some just storage options. I love the low profile type, looks like a small armoire, and I love their object decoration on the top. I think that looks really great. I like this rug so much. This is a gorgeous rug. It's like baby blue and purple and gray. Really cool. Eventually I do want to have like, just like in the kitchen, like some type of motion activated, some kind of light, not a huge deal, but it's a cozy aspect. Yeah, I like the vibes of like just nothing matching on the bed. Oh, and I'm sure you guys have seen this mirror. It's very expensive. Well, there's a mirror and then there's like a rack. And I thought that the rack was like significantly cheaper. Maybe I was just dreaming. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll get the rack. But no, it's like just as expensive. I don't know what I was looking at that day. But oh yeah, we do have a fan in our room, so we couldn't really do a pendant light. But I just love the baby blue and then the gigantic pendant light. I think that looks cool. We were looking at things like this before we just settled on the dresser that we did get. Oh, but I love this unisex, vintagey looking bedding. Would like to maybe find like a the Marcel Brewer, like, you know, like a knockoff type chair and put that in the bedroom just as an accent chair. And then I'll have like one of these like little ottomans somewhere. I love this burnt orange. Like I would actually do that exact color and then have that somewhere in the room. So we have that as well as some type of end of bed bench storage situation. I thought this headboard was really beautiful. Look at that. And then the chrome and the wood. So here is kind of what we're working with. Honey oak. So I was saving rooms that had this color wood in the room to see how they styled it. So I think it has stigma of being dated, but you can totally work around that. I just love this dresser. Actually, our pulls look just like this. I love how it's like that wavy type, and then I love the random chair. I do want that somewhere in my house. I love this lamp as well. More dresser inspo, some more like honey oak inspo, another like honey oak moment. Mix of classic and modern with the little wavy mirror and the mushroom lamp. So rugs, here's kind of what I was looking at. Kind of like this one a lot right now. This one I'm thinking about doing for the downstairs because the rug that we have for the downstairs didn't end up working. I'll have to tell you guys about that eventually. I'm actually thinking about this one. Now I have to have the curtains up to kind of be sure, and I'm kind of like wondering, okay, are they going to have a Black Friday sale? But I'm kind of liking that. I don't know if I'm crazy. I'm thinking this one is going to end up going downstairs, but this is fun, and I don't know, I feel like it could work. We'll see. Oh, and I did get one of those trendy like AliExpress, or it's from Temu, but one of like these you can all find on Temu and AliExpress. And if you are buying them like from someone else, they are getting them from those sites and then just upcharging, you know, like 40-60%. So like this I've definitely seen on one of them, AliExpress, Temu, for like $40. So whether you like it or not, that's just the way, you know, manufacturing is working right now. So you may not want to shop those sites, but you're shopping those sites inadvertently anyway. That's it for the bedroom. Going back over the vibes, but I'm excited to finally get the curtains up. That's really gonna, I feel like, inspire me to pull the trigger on a rug. So I'm excited about that. Next, we are going over the lighting section, and here I like warm lights. I don't like the stark white fluorescent type lights. I want it to be amber and yellow, as amber and yellow as possible, as warm as possible. Like I mentioned before, the chrome and silver accents was something that I was also looking for in lighting. As far as shapes, you know, there are a lot of cool like modern lamps that are, you know, different plays on spheres or mushrooms. Or I like the concept of a red lamp. I don't think it's going to work in my space, but this lamp here does come in different colors. I believe it's from All Modern, and we already have a few floor lamps that are like spherical like this. One I might get rid of, but another one we have where like the lights are, you know, facing opposite each other. Like that could still work in the bedroom or down here. Well, here's just like an example of just coziness vibes. I don't think I could do a globe lamp on the floor since I have a toddler, but how cozy does that look? This little guy. So these are, like I was mentioning, these are on AliExpress and Temu for a fraction of the price, and these resellers are, I can only assume, they're getting their supply from there and then just charging a markup. So do with that information what you will. I was also seeing this one. It's like a, you know, one that I've been seeing on Pinterest, kind of like how the glass Murano style like mushroom lamps were trending a few years ago, which I do have. But I have them in white, like stark white, and I don't know. I wish I had gotten them in a different color, but I don't think I'm gonna keep them. We'll see. I got one of these in like a really creamy yellowy beige, and then this one, I think it's original, like IKEA makes a lamp like this. I don't know if this is touch or not. If it's touch, that's really, really cool. But yeah, this is on, you know, those sites as well. Just saying. Oh, and then like one of these lantern lamps that's also very of the moment right now. I think it's cute. I don't know if I need it in my space. This one I did buy for our landing, this exact one, the silver with the amber glass. And then I don't know if I pinned it, but I have our light on the stairs, like going up the stairs, is going to be similar vibe, not exactly matching, but very similar. Maybe it's on here, I don't remember. These are all like touch lamps, I believe, but I think they're so cute to have just randomly all over your house in places that maybe a lamp isn't necessarily functional, but you're using it as a decor item, especially if it's a touch lamp. So it's, you know, just no fuss, just put it wherever. If you know, need to even out some tablescape somewhere, just like pop a lamp. It's gonna look very cool. Yeah, I would get all of these colors, like the baby blue, the gray that I saved, looks like a silver one. This is a new IKEA lamp. I saw this in the store. It was really cool. Only 14 bucks. Oh, okay, so here is the one that I haven't ordered it yet, but I found one to match that light going on my landing, like I said, and it is this amber color, but then this, was it all chrome? Anyway, it was like chrome instead. I forget exactly, but I'm gonna get that to match the landing light. I was saving just some other pendant lights. This one is so cool. This one is on AliExpress as well, and I've seen it in like a chocolatey, I think it was transparent like this, but like a chocolatey brown. It was really, really pretty. Ooh, look at this one. So cool. We have a fan over our dining table. I would love to move that fan into our living room and then instead have a, you know, pendant light design moment over our dining table. Like, how cool are these little lampshades? Oh yeah, this is on Etsy. Look at this. Like, these colors don't necessarily go. Oh, I think you can choose the color. Look how cool these are. Oh, look at this one with the like lucite base. Love that. Okay, so those are the lighting vibes. It's just wall decor, nothing too crazy exciting, just more, I don't know. And, you know, it's just kind of a free-for-all, just to get ideas as well, and to kind of juice the algorithm, to kind of have it. Anyway, so here, what I was saving initially, I knew I wanted some type of key organizer. I love that in a house. Very crucial to me. So I was saving those. They had some cool ones on Etsy. The one, like, I was looking at this one from Etsy. I was thinking about this one, but this one's pretty expensive. You know, hang your purse, hang a coat, do your dog's leashes and harnesses, store your mail there. So I knew I wanted that. I do like a floating shelf. I would like to incorporate those like all around once we are in that stage. Wall decor moment. I love this fluted wood. That's really nice. This one's like a little viral shelf. Yeah, cool, but I'm not gonna be buying it. Yeah, I thought this was cool. I mean, we don't need a nightstand in our bedroom, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know, somewhere. I just thought it was cool with the little bookshelf and looks like a drawer. It's very cool. Lots of entryway storage. I love things like this, but I'm definitely gonna try to thrift and yard sale things like this. Like, oh, and then I want to get some wood mirrors. I've seen a couple on Facebook Marketplace, so you know, I'm definitely just gonna like go that route. This, so I am eyeing these, and Yeah, I mean, I'm open to using them as hanging shelves. I'm open to using them as a tiny coffee table. I'm open to using them under our floating console to store like records. So, yeah, I love this as a concept. I like this mirror, but I also like the bookshelf going on there, reading books and like coffee table type picture books. But I want all my books out. Like I want them out, I want them proud, I want them all over, maybe on floating shelves. All right, so now I'm realizing going through every single section is going to be way too time consuming and possibly boring. So the ones that I didn't go over was bathroom objects, rugs and pillows. And then I have a section for our couch. Oh, and our like window treatments I'll do like in a later video to kind of break it up. And then I hope this was fun for you. I enjoy going back through it and kind of looking at the thought process of, you know, how I came to know what I wanted our place to look like. Still very much a work in progress, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about the sections. If you have been inspired by any of these, or if you already are living in something like this that I've pinned as inspiration, kudos to you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next either home vlog or like style vlog. We'll see. I don't know what's next, but hopefully you stick around. And yeah, thanks again for watching.